Welcome to the Dunia Ping Pong channel. This channel presents various coverages of hobby class, athlete class, national class, and also international class matches. And this time, we are watching an international class match, which is certainly very rare, where in one match, there are 3 referees involved at the same time. How can this happen? Let's watch. This is the final match between 2 Japanese female athletes, Maiwa Harimoto and Hanoko Hashimoto. These 2 players have very different types of game. Maiwa plays with spin and smash types, while Hanoko plays with chopper. This was one of the most grueling matches we have ever seen in a finals tournament, where Maiwa plays with spin, wanting to finish the game quickly, while Hanoko plays with chopper, trying to defend the ball so it doesn't end soon. Curious how expedited time will be applied in this match. Let's watch.
It's me.
But because they come from the same country, they will be more used to each other, which means that Miwa Harimoto will be more used to the variation of spin that Honoka puts on the ball. It's very interesting to me that Miwa is combining topspin and backspin strokes. Backspin there, topspin there. But when she's using the backspin, she's not trying to go short with the backspin. She's happy to push long as she's doing that. So she's not really trying to make Hashimoto go in and out at the end of the wood on the end of the table. Patience from Miwa Harimoto, and then make her feel she's got to overhit. Yes, I'm going to completely agree with you there, Ollie. I'm being critical, aren't I? Talk about unforced errors after 50-shot rallies. Oh, luck! The backspin player now in the lead after a difficult start. Certainly not as easy a start as it's been in the earlier rounds. I wonder whether
This Expedite time system is usually applied to chopper players who are competing with extraordinary quality. And Hanoko Shimoto is one of the chopper athletes who is often affected by this system. This Expedite system is not implemented not because the referee is tired or the players are tired, but because it is regulated in the ITTF statutes for 2025, which specifically regulate the Expedite system. We can find this rule in the ITTF Regulation 2025 number 2.15 on page 44. In general, the regulation states that this regulation can be applied if 2 things happen. The first could have happened due to the request of the 2 athletes who were playing and who appeared exhausted. The second can occur if in one set of matches the total number of points of both players does not reach 18. And in this match we will see that the second reason is the reason for implementing the acceleration system. Where in the 4th set in 10 minutes the total number of points from both players is not up to 18, so the game is changed to an acceleration system. The implementation of this rule will be marked by the presence of a hand and voice sign from referee to who says time.
When your mind is racing. Oh, amazing. 9-all. First to 11. Overhit.
Hashim.
A, because she's fantastic, and B, because she's a Japanese compatriot. She'll be more used to playing against this style of play, and specifically the bat from the local equipment shop that Honoko is playing with. As a result of that, it's a different kind of game because she's reading the spin very, very well. The other reason she's reading the spin so well is that she's using that long backspin dig. That reduces the variation.
Of length and in terms of complexity between these two.
We'll talk about that later if it starts to get close to it. The first game, I think, that's after their serve. Possibly, Miwa is just demonstrating to Honoko that she's going to play slowly and consistently and not be afraid of letting the match go to Expedite.
5-2. Psychological fatigue, but no sign of that happening here to Miwa Harimoto.
No, she's got concentration in depth. Again, refusing the opportunity of hitting the high ball, again because it was so long and because it was such heavy backspin. Some of the backspin that Hashimoto is putting on the ball from away from the table, it's just so heavy. You'd need a crane to lift it. Miwa, stroke production, power in the legs is just amazing. Moto. Says she can't lift with so much power. In training halls all over the world as to the necessity and the ability to train the body to be able to explode with topspin again and again and again for maybe up to an hour's.
And that is a very unusual moment.
Telling Miwa, albeit the younger woman, is the favourite. Oh, outwitted. Very heavily. I'm not surprised to hear that her dad is a table tennis equipment shop. I'm sure she'll be back there soon.
Two of them side by side on social media.
then the attacker wouldn't be able to keep going for the net sometimes. It just shows you how much spin there is on the ball. There's only one sport with more spin than table tennis, and that's motor racing. The engine revs. Okay, push to push. Judicious play from Miwa. Oh, fantastic! That is wonderful. Still it comes back to no advantage.
Minute game.
Yeah, now Hashimoto is trying to get in amongst Miwa's psychology, attacking early in the rally, giving her lots of variation to think about. I think she's just chipped the wood on the table slightly. It won't affect her. She might need a new blade at some point after today as a result.
There's a place she can go to get that, isn't there?
So Miwa dictating, but not always winning. So, training with my son Sam, who is also a backspin defensive player a lot of the time. We would train like this and we'd stop the rally after 60 shots completed and start again. We just saw how many times we could get to 60 balls with no error and then go again and go again. Oh, great stuff. The brilliant... Well played, Miwa. Lucky off the net. Rally stabilises again. Big power.
And we all defer now to Expedite, which has changed the feeling of this match.
They've seen exactly what she is able to do.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh! Motor. Great forehand chop.
2, 3, 4.
This is the moment where Expedite time will be treated. When the second referee raises his hand and says time. Immediately after that, referee 1 will immediately call the assistant referee to count the number of points scored by each player. And at this moment, one match will be led simultaneously by 3 referees. There is still an additional duty to count the number of strokes made by the player, especially the one receiving the service. Each player is only given the opportunity to return the ball 13 times. If the ball is returned well 13 times, then a point will be scored or added to the person receiving the service.
Cognitive load on the player.
10,
They're not necessarily
10,
thinking about it. Moto serving. Japanese women had
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
7 Japanese women here in Chennai ranked in the top 40 in the world. Incredible strength and depth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, tennis fans together in a room to argue about who's benefiting most from Expedite here, and they wouldn't necessarily agree.
And I'm just so impressed that Honoka is able to keep up under the pressure of having to win points early in the rally under Expedite rule. So it's almost like a military function. Decide what risks you want to take.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
To withstand an hour and a half of this, I think it's going to take that and more possibly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
By implementing this acceleration system, it will force chopper players to carry out attacks. In this case, Honoka slightly changed the game system, which was originally full chopper, then added a little spin and smash. Meanwhile, Maiwa changed her game a little, which previously had a lot of spin and smash. Now it is combined with job to defend the ball 13 times with hits or returns. And once again, this was a very tiring game for both the players, referees, and spectators. Apart from being tiring, this match system is also very interesting because the challenges are much greater than the usual calculation system.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What a point. What
Oh, he won out on the last one before.
The fifth game, it is advantage Harimoto very handsomely on the scoreboard. 3-1, she leads.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, so on that last point, it was the 13th and last shot.
6.
Singles title, the same for Miwa Harimoto.
Best of 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
On it, and I think I pointed out that towards the end of the game
1, 2,
that she looked less tired again.
4, 5.
She's
Aerobic endurance and the anaerobic recovery is a lovely combination to have.
1, 2, 3,
Stop the lactic acid building up in the legs.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
It's glorious. It is glorious.
11, 12, 13.
That has to go.
Finally, it happened, where Hashimoto was able to return the ball 13 times to Maiwa so that 1 point was awarded to Hashimoto. What Hashimoto did turned out to be difficult for Maiwa to imitate. And this is what is interesting about this Expedite system, where players or athletes are forced to play smart, clever, and fast. And in the end, the conclusion is that there is respect for both of these players. Honestly, this was a very interesting match in the final, and it was very amazing.
Does that modern defender, which means that you are prepared for Expedite and also just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hitting Hashimoto in the body. No bounce on the table.
2, 3, 4.
Star contender in Chennai as part of World Table Tennis.
From getting back within one game of this
1,
young Japanese superstar.
6 game points.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now Honoka will just defend. Get it back, get it back, get it back.
9, 10, 11.
Oh,
Beautiful.
1,
Work today is broken. We're all working in 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
we should all do it.
1,
Serving for the game.
3, 4,
She's got to find a way past Miwa. Not her way back to 10 all in this game.
1, 2, 3,
Honoka will be
4,
believing she's a wall.
6, 7,
Miwa has to win it by 13.
9, 10,
Time is running out.
11, 12,
No, it's not remaining.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now it's Honoka that's got to produce something.
What? Can she now get a championship point?
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Now does Honoka create the opportunity for herself?
9.
There it
In
is.
this system, each player only serves once, and this is done alternately. The additional referee or third referee is only responsible for counting the number of strokes made by the service receiver. Points will only be awarded to players who are able to put the ball out of service before the 13th hit or return by the receiver. And in this system, the deuce system will still be implemented as in normal games.
Very creative ways.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
Just put off her rhythm a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Like anything, you do it often enough and it becomes second nature.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It does. So it's a combination
1,
of
2,
cognitive top of mind and subconscious intuitive play.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's what keeps table tennis players young.
And that is what's keeping. It is indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We can see the results that with this system, the ones who really benefit from this game are the players who do a lot of attacks or spins. Apart from that reason, generally players who have the same strengths, both attacking and defending, will tend to be more dominant in controlling the match compared to players who only play defensively.
4, 5, 6,
Just off the end.
Miwa Harimoto, number 2 seed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Make that 2 points.
Hashimoto, but she's going to have to win 2 points on her serve at Expedite.
3,
That's quite a big ask
4,
if she's going to survive.
5,
More time to prepare.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Me were not giving her the chance to hit.
10, 11, 12,
Oh, she had to make that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Congratulations to Bima Harimoto, who finally became champion in this match.